Rebecca, aka at I Am Just Jen YouTube channel. This is me in the alley behind my apartment with Bloom Housing. So this goes out to Bloom Housing. This goes out to the city of Vancouver, the police force, security, whatever. Everybody who isn't doing anything about things that should be dealt with, that people who are just residents in the neighborhood and that are just humans can't do anything about. I had my car brought down here to the downtown east side to the alley right under my balcony for one day. I literally had it overnight once, went to church today, went and did my shopping, come back, and my windshield in the back has been smashed. Now the tool that did it is still in the car, but now the car is open to anybody to finish smashing in the glass. And tomorrow's Labor Day, so nobody's open to do nothing. And all I can do when I finish making this video is call the police and file the report. I obviously have insurance, I have my plates, but I shouldn't be paying for that. There should be no coverage. I'm not touching the tool because that probably has fingerprints on it of a guy who's got a criminal record. A kind of criminal record where he's committed ongoing kinds of crimes like this, where he shouldn't be constantly re-released onto the streets because it's theft under 5,000 or mischief under 1,000. At some point, they should be penalized for a duration of time in prison that actually gets them to understand no, and that the buck stops here. There's even glass in the front seat. So I had to take everything that was in there, all packed for my camping trip, out. And I'm just letting Bloom Housing know that although you guys had weeks with the letter I had sent and the request for parking inside of here, you have 2 doors. Don't tell me there's so much stuff inside of our building where we live that you can't provide parking for one car to one resident with handicap needs. With my arthritis as severe as it is, that requires a vehicle that's close to me and can be safely parked. This is unacceptable to Bloom Housing. What exactly does Bloom stand for if it doesn't help anybody that's in need as a nonprofit organization? Bloom. You cannot use our apartment building parking for your personal needs, for employment only. This is not yours. This is ours. We live here. This should be used for residents. If there's extra parking left over for staff, then it should be okay. You guys have regular high-paying jobs that can afford outside safe parking somewhere else so you can walk a few feet to work, because none of you are disabled, on disability, and living in these terrible conditions. I am taking this to the press on top of sharing this with management, and something's going to be done about this, because now I still have nowhere to move my car, and I don't know how much worse it's going to get overnight. Now it's sitting here since tomorrow's Labor Day and nothing can happen. There's nowhere to put it. I'm waiting till Tuesday to go to Auto Body Shop because I had found there's a little leak underneath of some kind, probably like an oil fluid or something. So I put it the safest place I could, which is right under my balcony. Apparently that's not safe enough. So I'm going to call the police now, and I have a bunch of pictures, and I've time-stamped it, and I took pictures of anybody I could see in the alley that might be suspicious because they're the only ones still here. But this is not okay. When it's somebody who's not done anything wrong to anybody, especially with Bloom Housing having had weeks of warning that I would need a place, and that they had the letter from my doctor confirming that I need it. There's even a note on the window here to call me if there's issues, and that I am part of residents and I need to be close to my car. Thank you. Peace out. Calling the police now.